Welcome to another episode of Upliftment for the World. I am Joy Foster from High Vibes with Joy. I channel divine source energy, which means I translate the vibration of divine source energy into words. So I'm going to go ahead and connect in and see what we get. Today is Sunday, November 23rd, 2025. I would love to connect in to divine source energy for my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in persons all around the world. We're delighted to be in your presence as you are in ours. Thank you to our dearest Joy for translating the impulse that we are sending her, the vibration. We are divine source energy. We are a compilation of all divine beings coming together as one voice. We are what many refer to as God. We are an energy. That gut feeling that you get, the whispers you hear from your soul, that is this energy that our dear Joy is translating. And this is in your capability as well. Set your focus upon heart center. This is the doorway to your soul. Your soul is energy. It cannot be located on a scan by a physician in a medical facility. All of this is energy. We will inform you that this is not woo-woo. Energy is emotions in motion. Each of you are creating your reality by means of your dominant emotion on a consistent basis. And what our dear Joy's purpose is for translating us, divine source energy, is to help each locate their own soul, to step into their calling, their purpose, to feel value for self, to stand in your divine birthright. There's much available here for each of you. We want to provide a message here of upliftment for the world. There is much occurring. And whether you are listening to this as it was produced and distributed, or if you are listening to this many years later, it is still applicable. It is for each of you to concentrate here on heart center. If you want to think about a bubble protruding from your chest, this will give your mind a visual, a moving picture. And this is how your mind assists you through these moving pictures. Because your mind is your creation box. It is a tool. It is not who you are. So invite your dear mind to sit here with you in heart center. You are the spirit of you, and you are using this mind as a tool. And this mind is performing its task at all times. It is delivering to you thoughts. And these thoughts are wrapped in emotions. The mind is automated. It is on an automated loop. So these thoughts that are delivered to you, it is not you thinking. These are being delivered to you the same way your mail is delivered to you. You see? It can get tricky when one steps into the mind and they are operating solely up an ego mind. Because the mind is fear-based. So it is to, throughout the day, remind your dear mind to come here into heart center. And here you are connected into soul. This is safe. This is secure. This is you standing in your divine birthright. So let mind relax here. You, the spirit of you are evolving through the mind. So how you do this is the mind is delivering emotions to you. And it is to sit with emotions of low nature. And so you will always be holding space for fear. These low emotions are stemmed from fear. So, for example, these low emotions can be resentment, anger, scarcity, doubt for self, doubt for others, doubt for your past. These are a few examples here, but they are all fear-based. So when you are letting the mind run its course here without directing it, well, it is like a hamster on a wheel or a dog chasing its own tail, and you are caught in a loop here. So it is to invite your dear mind here into heart center, and you are soothing your dear mind. And when emotions are delivered to you, you are soothing these emotions. Because these emotions are but all versions of you that have felt these emotions. That is you evolving through your. So you are creating by means of your dominant emotion. So you see how imperative it is to be soothing these emotions of low nature so that they are not taking over here. And then you are not creating from fear. So you are holding space for fear as it arises throughout the day, all day long. And you are setting an intention for your emotions. So maybe you want to feel free, free in your financials, free in your health, free in your relationship with self and others. You are floating in your flow. You are basking in the glow of your soul. So this can be your dominant emotion. This is you intending. You can refer to this as segment intending. So in a portion of each day, a segment, you are being purposeful here. And this is you leading the mind rather than the mind leading you. You see? You are always creating. Each of you are creating your own reality. So back to here to see a protruding bubble here on your chest. This is where you are creating. You are creating from the inside out. When you are caught in a fear-based loop, you are creating from the outside in. And that feels quite scary. So you are creating here. And this does not mean that you are not aware of what is happening around you. But you are being intentional here about who you are and how you are. So it is not to begin your day and see how it goes to decide how you are or how your day is. You are allowing yourself to feel secure, to feel steadfast, to feel sure-footed. And anything that comes into your day that is not a matchup for that, you are honoring that emotion that arises for you around that individual or that circumstance. You are honoring that emotion and you are a neutral observer of this. So you are not reacting because that is you up in ego and you are engaging with that. So you are back here. You are a neutral observer and you will find yourself you will experiencing emotions here bubbling up at the surface. So what that is each is holding emotions here in the tissues of their body. It is an accumulation of emotions from all experiences. And so when you are triggered, it is because you are resonating with that. And the purpose of that trigger is so that when this emotion bubbles up for you, you are allowing yourself to evolve through it, to soothe all versions of you that have experienced this emotion. And that way it can dissolve here. You are each alchemist. So then it is no longer stuck here in the tissues of your body, producing illness. Understand that each of you is emitting a signal at all times. This is how you are creating through your emotions. So allow yourself to float in your flow. Be easy about all of this. Be gentle with self. Each of you has the capability to connect here into your soul. And we recommend auto writing throughout the day. We recommend meditation. So this is sitting quietly and you are releasing any emotions that are not a match up for you feeling free, for you feeling safe and secure here in your own vessel, in your financials, in your relationships. And you are receiving from your soul connection. You are receiving from your divine team, from your higher self. And it will provide peace of mind here for you. And that is how our dear Joy has learned how to translate the vibration in this way. And she is still auto writing. It is part of her daily practice. And our dear Joy, she experiences much contrast as well. Just because she is a divine channel does not mean she is not evolving just like others. So do not hold our divine channel, our translator, to a higher standard than anyone else, for she is evolving through much, just like the whole lot of you. Honor yourself as you are evolving through your contrast, because each of you placed this contrast upon your own path as you created your destiny. You placed objectives here upon your soul's mission to evolve around, and it is all emotion based. We want each of you to feel hopeful. You are not a victim to your circumstances. All of this contrast that you are experiencing, it is for the purpose of evolving through it. It is to sit with the emotions and soothe your dear emotion. So the sun will shine again. You see? You don't have to solve any of the world's problems. You don't even have to solve your own problems. But it is to sit with the emotions that are delivered to you by means of those problems. You see? That is how each of you is evolving through your dear mind. And with this, we are going to let you ponder upon these words. We send you blessings and upliftment. Until next time. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Please share with anyone you think would benefit from this.